What's your best piece of NSW advice? Most employers don't actually monitor internet traffic. They may use blockers, but rarely look at what you're looking at until there's a complaint. Someone saw you looking at P, or your productivity has taken a recent hit. Source: me. I've worked IT at companies ranging in size from 500 employees to 138. Policies are shockingly similar, with the smaller shops being more restrictive. For all the teenage boys out there, make sure to wash your hands after you jerk off. CM has a smell, and it's hard to smell your own crap. It's okay to take off your hard hat for a moment to clear sweat from your eyes, forehead. Just visually clear the area first and identify potential risks. Safe for work tips. Don't put anything up your so's butt without asking them first. If you are eating her out and you get a weird hair on your tongue, just lick the inside of her leg and it will stick there. I do this when I'm giving head to a guy, but I stop and lick my hand, and I'm just now realizing that probably makes me look like a cat licking their paw. Young ladies just starting out with intercourse, take it from an old crone. Please do not fake orgasms. I know it seems like the easy way out when he is pumping away at your mostly dry bag after 2 minutes of foreplay and you are so bored, but then he goes away thinking that gets you off and it will never get better for you. Even if you are new to intercourse, you don't know what gets you off yet. Do not lie by faking it. Only by being honest can you figure out what works together. If you can't orgasm from only dong and vag intercourse, know that most of us cannot, and ask him go down on you before. When you get to the dong and vag part, it will be way better for both of you. Great advice right there. I was awful in bed when I met my ex. She was honest about what I did wrong and right, except about length of intercourse. And, when we broke up, I was worlds better at everything. I'm at a new relationship. She always compliments me. Nothing of that would be possible if my ex didn't show me that 30-40 minutes of foreplay basically seals the deal. Improvising is one thing, but if you're using something that's not an adult toy as an adult toy, and there's even the slightest risk it could be stuck on or inside you, don't stick it on or inside you. It ain't worth the cost of hospital bills or the shame of explaining to your doctor why you have a can of Monster shoved up your butt or why your dong is stuck in a wet vac. Wet vacs hoses have a massive diameter. I think if I got stuck in one, I'd march to the hospital, pants down, dragging the vacuum behind me, and just assume that a parade of envious men and interested women would form a parade behind me. Don't put your pecker on the payroll. If you manage people, don't get involved with a subordinate. Problems arise and your career path may go into a completely undesirable direction. True. Got involved with someone above me. Rumors started, so we pretty much quit talking altogether. She was probably the most fun person there, like we had more in common than I did with other co-workers. Then it was lame and awkward to have to talk to her. When you party where crap lives, don't be surprised when crap shows up. I wildly misunderstood what you were talking about at first, and was going to tell the story of a party I went to where some crap showed up. Now I realize it's a butt frick thing. For men it would be, don't ignore the clit. For women it would be, take it easy, you're stroking my dong not trying to start a cold lawnmower. On that note, emphasize the downstroke, don't pull. Please say it with me, the scrotum is not a load-bearing hardpoint. Well, I mean, it is load-bearing. Make sure to mute the volume if you watch P on your phone at work. Turn it up full and assert dominance. If you are gonna stick it in the butt, be gentle and use a frick ton of lube. Use a buttload of lube. Don't ever do BDSM related crap with someone who thinks saffjords are for pussies. To young or inexperienced lovers, slow down. It's not like it is in P. Don't finger as hard as you can. Don't pound as hard as you can. There is a time and place for that, but it's not all go all the time. Freshly cleaned washed genitals have a higher chance of receiving oral. It's lower than you think. But not that low. Pee after intercourse. But get out of bed first. Most prostitutes don't have change or a credit card reader. If you are on a liquid diet, don't trust your farts. 3 things to remember when you get older. Never pass up a bathroom, never waste a hard-on, and never trust a fart. Double quote. Jack Nicholson. Be completely transparent with you so about everything lovemaking and masturbation related. It makes a world of difference to the quality of your sex life when you aren't afraid to talk about it. Hey honey, I'm going to jerk off to your sister now. See you in a bit, love you. When you're eating her out, remember that the clit is basically a tiny dong. Think about what makes a good BJ. It's all about lips. Firm your bottom lip and push up underneath the clit with it. You're basically pinning the base of it against her pelvis. Be gentle though. Now you've got friction around the entire thing. Apply a little suction and depending on how sensitive she is, use either the top or bottom of your tongue to carefully massage the clit. Remember, the top of your tongue is rougher. The tongue part is just to get her to start moving her hips. Because once she does, she's basically going to jerk herself off against your lip and the hood of her clit. I'm a dude and this made my vag wet. If you sleep naked, keep a pair of shorts near the bed. It avoids potentially very awkward situations if you need to get out of bed real quick and leave your room. Source: I needed to get out of bed real quick and leave my room. I also sleep naked, but my thinking is that if someone is trying to rob me and I run at them screaming with my balls swaying in the wind, they may think twice. Does the thought of changing diapers, waking up 4 times a night for 2-3 years, or the risk of STDs sound appealing to you? No? Use extra protection. I don't care if she swears on a Bible that she takes birth control or he says that condoms make him uncomfortable. Unless you are in a serious relationship or are married, protect yourself. Get lube. Use lube. There's this whole "am I wet? Wet enough? Will I stay wet" anxiety thing that can be completely removed from your mind if you just use lube, and then you can concentrate on more important things. Also, nothing beats good quality lube. It's like liquid silk down there. Don't buy the cheap, crappy stuff that congeals towards the end. When you're about to swallow, make sure the head of the dong is at the back of your throat, or as far back as is comfortable. The CM goes right down. No tasting, no active swallowing, easy peasy. I have only given one guy BJs, and I seriously was surprised when I tasted his semen for the first time. It wasn't as bad as I expected, only slightly bitter, nothing seriously bad awful. Alright, this saved me a lot of times in my teens. Whenever you get an unexpected boner, just flex any muscle for 60 seconds and whoosh. Boner gone. Watching myself flex gets me hard though. Guess I'll have a forever boner. My lesbian friend told me that she looks at girls' fingernails to see if they are gay. Don't be ashamed to want to explore, and don't be afraid to explore. You never know until you try. Getting whipped is crazy erotic. Some people like butt stuff. Maybe you like being tied up. Life is too short to not experience kink, fetish, etc. Especially while you're young and sexually active. Go out and have safe fun. Close your browser tabs vids after a pee sesh, so when you open your laptop at work it doesn't blast hardcore gay pee throughout the office. Dave. For the record, I have never done this, not even once. Put toilet paper in the water when taking a dump to prevent splashback. Also sound reducing. Of water plops, not butthole. Ladies, when you're giving a handy and the dude busts a nut, don't slow down as he nuts. Just keep the same pace until he asks you to stop or puts his hand on your hand. That extra 5-10 seconds is the difference between a 6-10 nice orgasm and a 11-10 power orgasm that will break your dude's brain for a good couple of minutes. I've burst a blood vessel in my eye from this. And then within a few seconds, it turns into a hostage situation and you'd pay any ransom to just get her to stop. Masturbate during your period to help with cramps. For me, it's like Midol, where it seems more effective when you start before they get bad. But even just a vibrator against your clit can go a long way to making you feel more human. Wash under your foreskin. Don't punch things that can't punch you back. Crap happens when you party naked. Whatever you're doing sexually, if she says don't stop, it means just that. No faster, no slower, no harder, no softer, just exactly what you're doing right now. Of course them saying don't stop makes me blow like Mount Vesuvius. If you're drunk or high and can't get hard, give up. Don't be like myself and try smash with a half chub for 20 minutes. You're not impressing anyone. Sidebar. This only happened to me once surprisingly, which is why I probably still bring it up. Also, I can't afford to lose too many inches. Or yeah, no, use your hands and mouth. She'll appreciate it. Guys, thoroughly wash your butt. It's not rocket science to get your soapy hand in your crack and actually scrub and rinse. No one wants to smell your butt while giving head. Wet wipes after using the bathroom help. 2. PLZ do this. Also, after finishing on her, if the lady asks for a towel, give her a freaking towel. Had a boyfriend who would return with a tiny ass strip of toilet paper and hand it to me. He would never give me a towel. What the frick? Bad etiquette. If she likes being on top, put a pillow under your butt. You'll feel deeper to her because you'll be higher up down there. Plus, if you're married like me, those pillows your wife decorates the bed with suddenly have a real purpose. If you wipe your dong off on one of those pillows, you can make your wife scream twice. Use lube for handies. You can operate a chainsaw one-handed to increase your reach. NSFL. If you're doing anything above vanilla, have a safe word. Heck, even if you're doing vanilla, have one. In the absence of a predefined, specific safe word, just stop is the safe word. Hooking up on the beach isn't that fun. The sand is coarse and rough and irritating and it gets everywhere. Kissing. Don't use too much tongue, breath mints or gum. Kiss with them, not against. If they aren't into what you're trying to do, stop doing it. Shower before and after. If you're going to do anal regardless of gender, douche your butthole. Keep clean wipes by your toilet. If you bring a girl home, she always goes to the restroom. And if she's DTF, she will use the wipes. It's a good way to determine if she is. Trust me, it works. Wait, lem, just go into the bathroom now to check if you've used any wipes. Pillow under her hips. Old pillowcase on top. At first I thought you were putting an old pillowcase over some poor woman. 2 things you should not go cheap on: prostitutes and hitmen. Never skimp on condoms, lawyers and helmets. Prostitutes and hitmen is a nice addition though. You have been visited by the beautiful Squidward. Comment beautiful as Squidward so that your beauty excels that of others. If you are new to the channel, you can subscribe. I publish new videos every day. Until then, check another video, or don't. Either way, have a great day, you magnificent people.